me, Ali Coco, and welcome back to Ali Coco's Budget. I am returning after a long hiatus. A lot of things have happened the past 2 months. So, basically, I just kind of fell off. Not really cash stuffing or budgeting, but just a lot of things piled on at the same time. And then I got hit with an emergency. My dog was very, very ill in early June, and I had to take him to the vet, and I used some of my emergency fund and his fund, and I'm still gonna have to use more money later on in the month because he basically his symptoms were he wasn't walking upright or losing strength in his hind legs, and then he wasn't eating. He was only eating some raw meat that I feed him raw meal or a specific type of raw meal that's made for dogs, so he was barely eating that. No kibble. He was barely drinking. He was breathing really, really heavy. And then he didn't want to walk on a leash or anything like that, or run or chase squirrels. So very lethargic. And then I was oh, he's just really tired. And then it went on for another day. So then I decided to take him to the vet. And then the next day we went to the vet and they told me, let's do some basic diagnostics. So I was okay, that's fine. I've saved up, so I didn't mind using it for a vet appointment and tests. And they basically said that he has a suspected cancer on his spleen. There's a big mass there that's causing all these issues that are messing with his blood, messing with his breathing. And then I just thought the worst, and basically the vet was telling me that he needs to have this removed because it's probably cancer. The only reason why a mass would be there if it's cancer, and you're gonna have to choose whether or not to do the surgery or to put him down to end his suffering. So I was so distraught. I was so angry. I kind of threw away some of his stuff because I didn't want to look at it thinking that I would have to put him down soon. But it was just toys that he hadn't played with in a while. But the major items his bed and bowls and stuff I kept because I don't want to get rid of those things if I still need them and stuff, even though I'm out of grief and anger and stuff. So I took him to another vet near my family, and she said that yes, he does need the surgery, but it looks like he's doing better. And I just added some supplements to his diet, and I'm just so happy he's doing so much better. He still needs surgery, but now he's wanting to play and run and bark and all that normal dog stuff. But yeah, so it just caught me it totally derailed me. And then the extra vet bill for his x-rays were over $1,000, so I need to pay that down. I put on a credit card knowing I had credit on a credit card, but I only had half the money saved up, and then my mom offered to pay some, but I'm just having her wait until he gets his surgery. I do have to travel to get his surgery because all the vets near me within 100-mile or 150-mile radius want to charge $6,000, and I found a vet that would do it for 25% off of that price, and that's all they do. It's a specialty veterinarian surgical center. So I'm traveling to do that, and everyone's you're crazy to travel that far. But honestly, if it's something more affordable and I'm only paying an extra $500 to $600 to stay overnight in that town and then drive back with him, and even with the gas usage, I'm still saving $1,000 to $1,500. And if I had done the surgery locally, it'd still be I would still struggle to pay it off. So, yeah, that's basically what's happened with me. That's why I've been MIA. I just wanted to share that. And if anyone has any extra questions or, comments about what I should do with my dog or how to pay off this veterinarian stuff. It's quite crazy, but I understand why vets charge so much. They are not like the human healthcare system. That's a whole nother story, but I just want to state that like I got kind of like mentally derailed, but now I'm coming back on track. So that's what I'm doing now, is that I had emptied some extra envelopes that like didn't pertain to my dog to help cover some fees for him, and then help cover some of the medication, or not medication, it's mainly supplements that I did some research on that it's supposed to help my dog, and it I feel like it has. It's not going to cure him, but it's going to help him. So let's get into the cash stuffing now that I rambled for like 5 or so minutes. So today we're working with 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 130. And I don't even think I'm using all 130, but we will see. So car's not getting anything, but the buffer in the car insurance is, and it's getting $4. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me get my Sharpie. And we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 1. So how's everybody's summer going? So I had emptied out this debt. I did go to the credit card, and then the credit card went to my dog. So, and I need to get some alcohol wipes to restart this savings challenge, but it's getting 20 to help with another extra payment towards credit cards. Utilities is getting 10, and I will mark off savings challenge, and this is just a buffer for my utility bill. Travel, I did travel with my dog once he got a little bit better, and we went to LA with my mom and to help her out down there with her business. So travel is getting 10. It's just to help out with gas and car rental. So I'm saving out to do my travel with him for his surgery. Holidays is getting, oh, I didn't check this off. Holidays is getting a 5. Oh, I should update you guys on how much there is. I think, yeah, these are 5. And this is from Boop and Budget. So it's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So almost 20. Gym is getting 12, and we will see what we are scratching off next. So let me see here. Next one is 2. Let's do the other one. 7. All right, so next paycheck we'll do 9. Struggle to put this in. There we go. So we are doing 12. So in the bank we have 100, and now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So 137. Savings, I cleared out my savings for my dog's vet bills. Home, I'm not stuffing. Christmas is getting a 20. Now Christmas has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So once this hits 100, I'll put it in my savings account. And then emergency, so I did empty out my emergency fund a little bit. It did have like $1,060, so now it has $780. So I'm just gonna put in a 25. So it has 780 plus 20, which will be 800, 805. And I got this placeholder from Savings with Grace. She does like doggy and I think maybe cat designs too, but she does like pet envelopes. And then I asked her to do in the bank placeholders. She also does like denominational placeholders. So I have a lot of random placeholders, and they don't like add up to like 100 or 20 or 50. So I was like, hey, can you do like an in the bank one, since I want some of these in a savings account? She said sure. She's so lovely, she's so sweet and kind, and I just love these. So I'm using one for my emergency fund, and there's that. Move on to my purple binder. I just only have a few in here. So Beauty and Skinny 3, just to start this back up again. And I spent the $15 on hair dye on Amazon for Prime Day. Did anyone buy anything on Prime Day? I know I did. Mainly dog stuff, and I finally got the Gobi light I was saving up for. I'm so excited. And then, oh wait, it's not getting, I think I did this wrong. Okay, if I don't have an extra 5, I counted it wrong. This is supposed to be a 5. So there's that. And in here, we are doing boarding. And boarding got used up because he went to a vet day boarding when I was helping my mom in LA. So next week we'll do $6, but this week it's $7. So I just want to finish this challenge, just to say I finished it, even though I did use basically all of it. This envelope is from Savings with Grace. I also ordered a pet emergency fund, not knowing I was gonna have a pet emergency soon. But my dog has a high yield savings account that I save for, and right now there's only $135 in there. But I don't think I set any aside for him. Oh yeah, I did 5. So now there's 140, so there's 135 in the bank and 5 in here. Pet accessories, I'm not saving right now. I just got him a bunch of stuff, but here's my other 2 in the bank. Yeah, in the bank placeholders. I think they're so cute. German Shepherds. And then we're not doing these, but I am doing birthdays. And that is it. So yeah, I did have $1 left over, so I'm going to put that in the holiday binder or holiday folder, envelope, cannot speak, to make it 20. So I want to thank you guys for coming by and watching today. I know this video is probably super long. Not super long, but long enough. This $1 will go to my wallet as like a spending. I just wanted to make it like an even amount, so that's why. But yes, thank you guys for coming by. I plan to do another cash stuffing soon, and I'll do a budget with me too. All right, thank you so much. Bye.